Recruiting. Just like in college sports, recruiting is the lifeblood of America's volunteer military force. And similar to college sports, military recruiters are facing more challenges when attracting the top talent to serve the country. From more opportunities in secondary education to an evolving workforce that's not requiring a 4-year degree, young people have more options than ever before. That's why the Army is focusing on transforming how it recruits the next generation of soldiers. On the surface, it would appear what the Army is doing when it comes to recruiting is working. Army recruiters exceeded their goal of 55,000 new soldiers in 2024 by 0.5%. That included eclipsing their target for delayed enlistment recruits by 6,000 new soldiers. Some added context, though, reveals the number of new soldiers was largely flat over the last 2 years, with 54,000 in 2023 falling 11,000 short of their goal of 65,000. Conversely, 11,000 people entered the delayed entry program, well above last year's number of about 4,600. Secretary of the Army, Christine Wormuth, says those numbers are a direct result of Army leadership putting an emphasis on changing how they went about making sure their ranks stayed filled.
I believe that our success this year shows the promise of what is just around the corner: complete transformation of our recruiting enterprise. There's still work to do to finish this transformation, but the Army, this won't surprise you, is moving out aggressively.
First and foremost, again, getting the talent right, and we started to see a big change in bringing the right talent of not only leaders, but also recruiters. Let's assess our recruiters and make sure we select the right recruiters.
Part of that plan included improving how they train recruiters. The Training with Industry program offers soldiers the chance to work with civilian industry experts within their field to learn the company's best practices and methodologies. To kickstart this initiative, the Army partnered with companies like Amazon, Deloitte, Wells Fargo, and the University of Louisville to provide a wide range of experiences for recruiters.
It is truly about the recruiter, making sure that the recruiter has in its access the things that they need to be able to make sure that they can actually do what they're supposed to be doing. And that's prospecting and nurturing the leads of which they actually receive.
Brigadier General Antoinette Gant is the chief of the Army's Enterprise Marketing Office and played a role in the return of one of the Army's classic recruiting campaigns.
Stand up!
Everybody was like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're going back to be all you can be. It really wasn't a go back to it. What it was that was what resonated, not just with those who had served, but those that were wanting or considering to serve, because of the fact that this is saying, we want the best you that you can actually be.
Another avenue of success for the Army, the introduction of a program specifically designed to help potential recruits that have trouble initially qualifying for service.
For young Americans who had the desire to join the Army, but not the test scores, we created the Future Soldier Prep Course to give them a path to meet our standards.
A simple course to really invest in them, not just from academic and physical, but hey, let's invest in them, show them how, camaraderie, how to eat, all of the different, how to exercise. And what we've seen within 2 weeks is transformational. And they're going on to really lead our force as they do graduate and go off to basic combat training and to their first units of assignments.
The initial results are impressive. The Future Soldier Preparatory Course graduated 16,000 students into basic training in 2024. Wormuth says today's high school seniors represent more than 50% of the Army's annual enlistments, but they represent only 15 to 20% of a larger prospect pool they need to be recruiting. One avenue to that was the introduction of the Soldier Referral Program, an incentive for active duty, Guard, or Reserve soldiers to refer new recruits to join the ranks. Less than 2 years old, the program has already yielded 77,000 referrals and 5,000 new soldiers. With the success of these initiatives, the Secretary upped the ante during the opening ceremonies of this year's AUSA National Meeting.
Looking ahead to fiscal year 2025, I am announcing today that General George and I have set a new goal to recruit 61,000 new soldiers, 6,000 more than this year.
It's an ambitious goal to be sure. The last time the Army reported more than 61,000 new recruits in a year was 2019, when a little more than 68,000 new recruits put their name on the dotted line.